crazy little hound dogs. One chewing on an antler, the other one chewing on a pig bone. Happy as hell though. Well, hello everybody. We're getting ready to launch our web series tracking how I scout and how I'll be hunting this year. Haven't really decided on what I'll call the series. I was thinking about dream season, but knowing my luck, I would call it a dream season and I'd get skunked. So we're not going to call it that, but I wanted to take a minute to show you guys some of the equipment we'll be using to film everything, the scouting and the hunting, and show you the difference in quality. I mean, you don't really need hundreds of thousands of dollars of gear to do this, and I'll show you why. Alright, so what we have here is we got a series of action cameras. This one here is a Wanoni, $50 on Amazon. It'll shoot 4K, it'll shoot 1080. We'll set that one up. I got 3 of these Ultra Pro X Elite or Expert cameras, and a series of different mounts. You know, I've got all your standard clip mounts, I've got head harnesses. I don't have a chesty yet, but I'll be getting one. Small little tripods, and then a majority of our filming is going to be done with this Canon DSLR, and all this is a Rebel 6. The only thing that I don't like about this camera is it doesn't have an audio jack where I can use a boom mic, but that's easy. You film now and you do your audio later using your cell phone. That's the way I've done most of my other videos. I got a tripod here. I do recommend a higher quality tripod. You'll see why when I showcase some of these other cameras. You'll see how much wobble it gets. And then of course these here are just power packs, and I'll use these in conjunction with my action cameras, because most of your action cameras you get about an hour battery life, but you got a 6-hour SD card, so I can plug one of these into the action camera and be able to record my entire hunt instead of having to always constantly worry about turning on and turning off cameras. Alright, so I got the DSLR set up here in the front yard. I've got the rangefinder out so I can just kind of show you the capabilities. There's a big field out here. You can see it right there. Generally I get a few deer walking across that yard, and I just missed one a couple of minutes ago trying to get the camera set up. And we'll see if another one comes by and we'll range it just so you guys can see the capabilities of this camera. So the neighbors across the street, they've got a couple of horses, and we'll go ahead and well, if the dog would not run into my tripod. So we're going to go ahead and range this paint horse right here. Just a cheap little 300-yard Walmart rangefinder is all you need if you're bow hunting. That horse right there is 133 yards. And you can see that deer in that field across the way. I'm going to go ahead and range it just so you can see what this camera's capabilities are. Well, I gotta wait for it to step out from behind the trees. Hopefully it doesn't go up into the wood line behind that big tree there. Go ahead and move this over. That way you can see her when she steps out. Right now she is back behind them dead branches. You might be able to see her moving just a little bit.
What kind of can opener do we want?
A metal one.
I already picked my vegetable chopper. I gotta pick a can opener. Nope. You can go back to the beginning.
That one right there. All right, so you can see that deer going in the wood line right there. I just ranged her. She's at 236 yards. So this camera is more than capable of filming a bow hunt or a rifle hunt. All right, so that's a quick look at the camera gear I'll be using to film this adventure. One last tip for those aspiring to film your own stuff. When you use your cell phone, always film sideways. And if not, it'll turn out looking like this. This is what it looks like when you finish editing and you film with your camera up and down.